So, have you heard about the woke outrage of the day? The latest offender is US high street fashion retailer American Eagle. The controversy is all over the mainstream media, and the headline from NBC News goes, American Eagle sparks backlash for touting Sydney Sweeney's great genes. And that's genes as in genetics. So, I have to admit I didn't know who Sydney Sweeney was until I saw this news, because I don't follow celebrity culture. And I saw a picture and I thought, oh yeah, I recognize her. She's that chick from Mamma Mia, right? But no, that's another one. But anyway, she's a Hollywood actress selling jeans for American Eagle and talking about her own great genes. In the full video promo, the actress says, genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. Before the camera pans up to her blue eyes, my genes are blue. And according to The Independent, this incited a backlash with some users on platforms like TikTok, X, and Threads who accused American Eagle of promoting eugenics, white supremacy, and schmartzy propaganda. Another commenter said, this is what happens when you have no people of color in a room. Particularly in a time like this ad campaign got so caught up in this clever play on words and this stunt, the people in the room missed what was so blatantly obvious to anyone not white. I'm not white, and I'm not offended by the ad. Well, perhaps I'm a little biased here because I've always been told I have great genes, because that was a compliment back in the day. And, well, it still is a compliment, isn't it? I often tell people they have great genes if they have great genes. And it's true. I do have great genes. My mom and dad are fine specimens. I'm 52 years old now, and without tooting my own horn, I think I've done a pretty good job of staying in the running, as it were, because I try to eat well. But not only is our health determined by our current lifestyle and diet choices, but also the choices of our ancestors, because all that gets handed down in your genes. And the traditional Chinese ancestral diet has served us well as a race. So big up my fellow Orientals. We should be proud of what we inherited. And that, I think, is my point in this video, that everybody should be able to acknowledge good genes in themselves and in others. And it's not a racial thing. If it was a black woman in the ad talking about her good genes, nobody would be offended, right? People would be cheering it on. So why is it that a white blonde woman cannot talk about her good genes? And looking at her, she clearly does have pretty good genes. And anywhere you go in the world, the entertainment industry is all about celebrating what are deemed good genes within that culture. Every culture has beauty ideals, and those ideals are based on what is considered good genetics within that culture. And surprisingly, they all have a lot in common. Most cultures actually value the same things. Hair color and eye color obviously vary across the different ethnicities. But are we now at a point where we're going to punish certain groups for their hair color and eye color while celebrating others? Is that what wokeism is? I don't know, maybe I'm just being really naive here, but I don't think that the celebration of good genes, as in what makes you strong and beautiful and healthy, is a supremacist thing. People of any color can celebrate good genetics, as they should. And I actually think it's quite refreshing in this day and age, where we see a lot of the opposite type of messaging, that obese is healthy and mental disorders are good. It's, a bit of balance, right? Maybe I'm a yellow supremacist because I believe I have good genes. What do you think? How do you feel about this ad? Does it offend you? Do you think American Eagle should take down the ads and apologize? And do you think the actress, what's her name again? Sydney Sweeney. Do you think she should apologize too? Or do you think they should just own it? Do leave me your comments, and please like, share, follow, subscribe, depending on what platform you're viewing this on. Thank you.